hope you're doing well. This is the third day of Draw the Senior Style Palooza, and our featured artist is at _VIIC 0_ with this puppet doll. I chose this one because my grandmother used to collect dolls. My goal with this redraw was to widen the idea of the doll by giving her a full body and show her sitting on the stage. It gave me a chance to play around with a pose and give her a complete outfit. Thank you so much for sticking around, and since you're here, I would like to talk about my process. For most of my digital art, I create a pencil and paper sketch, or like a pen and paper sketch, and then I move it over into Procreate. I've tried to sketch on my iPad, but I'm not as familiar as just with plain old paper, so the sketches just don't look right when I start them on my iPad using Procreate. So I like to start them on paper, take a digital art approach to starting an illustration. But what I do is I photograph the sketch using my iPad usually, and I take a picture in Procreate, trace the picture with line art, and then I complete the illustration there. I find I have trouble with base sketches on my iPad, but trouble with color in my sketchbook. So I kind of merge them together, and that's just my process. And it might take a little bit longer, might, be a few extra steps, but it works. And I think I'll probably keep doing it. But maybe I should practice. I should practice sketching in my iPad, but for now, this is just how I do it. So to quickly interject, I want to talk about something that I struggled with in this piece in particular, and it's more whether or not I should be replacing my iPad pencil or my Apple Pencil anytime soon. I don't know if you've seen every once in a while, like these big explosions of ink keep happening when I press in. I have to, right there, I have to undo and go back and try it again, but that's never happened before. And I don't know if it's the tips. I replaced the tips with these colorful ones, and it hasn't been an issue on my other Apple Pencil, but for this one, I don't know what it is. I have also, this is the same Apple Pencil that I've had since, I want to say 2018, it has to be. either, no, 2018 or 2019, whenever that one came out, that was when I got my original iPad Pro, the 11. I upgraded to the 12. I'm sorry, yeah, the 12.9 at the beginning of this year, and I didn't get a new Apple Pencil, so I'm thinking maybe I should. Have you guys had that issue? See, it's another ink explosion right there. I think I just left it along with it. But I think other than that, I really had a great time doing this illustration. Okay, continue to enjoy this process. I'll talk to you guys later. Say my favorite part about this illustration was making her look kind of old and beat up. Like I said, my grandmother, she collected dolls, and they were older, and just they had so much character because you do that. She didn't just buy them off the shelf. They were from different countries. They had just history, and you can see them as they sat on her shelves. I also really enjoyed finding the music, so I hope you all enjoy it. I played around with brushes, and I don't really use very often. Like, I use the spray paint and some other like really grainy brush to add more details to like the like her arms, to kind of change the look of her stockings, and but overall, I really think she turned out great. I used, I want to say the Max U Comic Pack brushes. I can't think of the name of it. I'll put it in the, I'll type it on the screen. But it's my favorite inking brush, and sometimes I just make that brush really big and use it for coloring. And I'm trying to stop using the color drop because it leaves like an outline, and I don't like that. But I also really like the texture, which was important for making her look a little tattered. And also, I'm obsessed with her face. The lips, that pouty, kissy face. Oh, I love how this turned out. So I don't usually use the smear, but I did want to make the shading and the highlights on her dress a little bit more blended, because the original was had a lot of different like elements as far as color go. So I just played around with that a little bit. It was so much fun, and I think this took 3 hours to completely finish. That's why this speed paint is so long. So that was the spray paint brush I'm using there to add like the blotches of ink to her skin. And I just think that she turned out fantastic. Blend modes and the white highlights. It's towards the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this speed paint. I have a few more of these to go, and I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm enjoying this. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments. I would love some feedback. If you know some tips and tricks, I'd love to try them out, make my process a little bit easier. But I hope you're having a great spooky season and you're staying nice and creative. Thanks again for staying tuned, and I'll see you next time. Bye.